Greetings and welcome to this week's video library tip from the Carlson High School Library. This week, not really a tip. I'm just going to show you a new feature that's been added by the district to our Follow It Destiny library catalog, which is going to be very helpful, I think, to everybody. So hopefully you enjoy it. You can search the catalog as always without being logged in. We are going to log in. Just one reason to give you guys a quick reminder of how to do it. So again, your username is your student number. 2000 or 2001, starting with 2000 or 2001. Mine's a sample account. That's by the nines. Your password is your last name. We click login. Your name will appear here in the upper right. You'll get the third tab, My Info. For what we want to do today, we want to search the catalog. I used this author in the past, and I'm going to use him again just because we can see the difference of what our new feature TitlePeek does. We do a John Green search, and look at this. We now have visual images of what the actual title of the cover of the book looks like. The old saying, you can't judge a book by its cover. We're not going to do that here, but at least the covers are here. But it's more than just the cover. When you click on a record, again, it has the basic description and all the other information we talked about in previous information, but you have this option for TitlePeek now. You click on that. It's going to give you, again, the cover, a really brief summary, some notes on the author, which is nice, and a couple of reviews. Sometimes, depending on the book, you may get a couple. You get book review here from Booklist, one from Kirkus, and then you actually get an excerpt from chapter 1. The actual start of the book. So, you can take a look and decide to see, maybe is the vocabulary, does it work for you? But a nice little preview. Again, much more detailed than, and again, you can just jump to any point here, but much more detailed than what is provided simply in when you select the book. Because when we select the book, all we really get is a one sentence, description. The reviews in this tab are reviews that if people in the school wrote them, not national reviews. So again, you can see that TitlePeek is a nice feature. It works for all type of books, not just fictions. So if you were to, do a subject search on the Civil War, and we pull up, which of course it's going to bring up some fiction, but it's going to bring up mostly nonfiction biographies. And there you go. And you can see that most of the books are included and have the TitlePeek there. We pull up Team of Rivals, which is a famous nonfiction book. And you can see that again, when I pull up TitlePeek, I'm going to get the cover of the book, color photo of the book, a little summary, a couple reviews, and then the excerpt of chapter 1, which this is pretty thorough. It might actually be, and again, I haven't read the book, but it is a pretty detailed reading. So, which is a nice feature going and looking through just via search. So again, TitlePeek, it's a nice resource that is now available at Carlson High School when you do a search. I will tell you that, last week's video, we discussed Destiny Discover. Remember, Destiny Quest is going away in the update that's coming in December, but Destiny Discover, when we go into Destiny Discover, again, and I know some of these are older than the recently added, but if you go to Popular, you can see that, again, now instead of just no image available for everything, anything we have the ability to, most of them are going to have color covers. We did last week, we did a graphic novel search. These are mostly newer books because most graphic novels are newer books. You can see the color title the color cover appears for most of these books. It's not as detailed in the screen as it was in the main Follow It, but again, it's just a much easier look. I'm gonna do just as we did John Green on the and the other side using the main Follow It, and we'll pull up the same record. We'll bring up Turtles All the Way Down. You can see that some of the stuff is not available here. You do still get the color title, but again, just a different look and a different way to look it up. And now all of these titles are here, which is nice. And I like this feature it gives as well. You may also like these books if you liked Turtles All the Way Down, and then you can just go and jump and look and say, okay, here we go, Chris Crutcher's book, Loser's Bracket. And again, remember, we are processing and taking holds during this time. If you're logged in, all you got to do is click that hold button. I will get the information, and we will find a way to get these books to you, whether we are opened or closed and not running school in session. Hopefully we are back here soon. So that's it. That's TitlePeek. I hope you check it out, and I hope it helps with your library searches. I hope everyone has a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy some good football this Thursday, which means don't watch the Lions game, but watch the Steelers in the night game if you want to see good football. That's it. Be safe, and as always, show your Marauder pride.